Next, we should look at military impotence. Military is one of the most important factors for successful state building. What's the use of coffers full of gold, magnificent culture, or educated population if it is unprotected? As Napoleon said once upon a time, country unwilling to feed its own army will end up feeding someone else's army. Many factors can impact military might. First thing that comes to mind is, of course, financial. I think you will agree that it's a bit harder to be selfless and patriotic if you starve or if your family has to count pennies. Though nowadays I would pay particular close attention to treatment of veterans. You see, people that are willing to risk their life for their country are very important, albeit undervalued, resource. Taking care of it, allowing service to be a social lift, looking after these men after the service is completed, paying due respect to those who partake, all of it is essential. It goes a long way. Recently, we've seen a lot of articles describing the struggles faced by former or even existing servicemen. Disproportionate rate of self-deletion, above average struggles with addictions, high rate of homelessness, financial issues, etc., etc. And all of that with men that are ready to give so much and possess a mighty testicular fortitude. We should also pay our due attention to mismanagement of finances higher up the ladder. Budgets of some armies are bigger than GDP of many countries. Yet, despite the lavish generosity of taxpayers, for some strange reason, arsenals are empty, ballistic missiles are older than Jesus, new military equipment is substandard but costs more than its weight in gold, etc. Where money should be spent, they get saved. Where they can be saved, they get wasted. Someone, please, court-martial accountants of every Western Ministry of Defense. They well earned the capital punishment. Also, the social aspect is of importance. If a soldier feels that risks he undertakes are valued by his people, he will feel that it's all worth it. Yet, these days, far too many people don't even dismiss the accomplishments of soldiers, but even blame them for poor political decisions not made by them. Remember hippies drenching Vietnam veterans in red paint and beating them up? Now, little better. Or, while I've been in the basic training, 7 guys received a Dear John letter from their girlfriends that could not wait for them even for half a year. You could see something break inside these guys. Blow to morale could be measured on Richter scale. And even those girls that did wait. With Hugo Queen approach to female happiness today, many cheated during that time or following deployments. To complete apathy of society, soldiers served. No shaming, no stigma attached, just a blind eye turned towards that injustice. With above in mind, it's no wonder that positions in the military are becoming less and less prestigious. They get relegated to the femi-nutted women that try to prove God knows what the devil knows who. To the barbarians who are always for anything other than working by hands. To undesirables of every kind who have little to lose. While whole military dynasties, where every man served with pride and rigor, fade away. I saw a video recently of a man walking college campuses in the US of A and asking every young man he saw would they answer the call if big war with serious opponent breaks out with Russia or China. The results were sad, yet ones I expected. Only 1 out of 15 said clear yes. All other ones said they would run abroad, hide in rural areas, rather go to jail than join army, because they don't owe anything to this crappy society. As a former soldier, I can't help but to look down on them. But as a man with eyes that see and ears that hear, I can't help but understand their point. What goes around comes around, right? Carelessness given, carelessness received. Maybe with existing performance in war, things are good. Nah. Did you notice common take on all recent wars? Vietnam War, only around 50,000 casualties, but it's a bloodbath. War in Iraq, not even 10,000s, but still a bloodbath. Afghanistan, good if 3,000s, but bloodbath nonetheless, and a hasty retreat from it, abandoning those who betrayed their own country for Western interests, leaving behind billions of dollars worth of completely intact military gear. That left a long-lasting fecal skid mark on military reputation of Western countries. Your humble servant was personally taught that if my infantry section of 10 men takes 20% casualties, that is 2 boys, mission is aborted and we can make our way back to base. How can militaries that weakened, full of people whose only concern is their personal safety, take on an evenly matched opponent? How will limp-dicked society respond if casualties come in thousands per day? Enemy drones strike anything they like, and enemy special forces sabotage groups roam the roads. Not well, my friends, and it's only a matter of time before internal and external enemies get brave enough and start probing the weaknesses exposed. In fact, it already happens here and there. All around our civilization, there are suburbs in almost every big city, especially in Europe, where authorities refuse to enter without riot gear and well-planned-out operation. Local people that get in trouble in these areas are either abandoned to their fate or guided to the nearest street where laws can be enforced. That leads to erosion of people's trust in police and army, has its toll on motivation of personnel and boldness of those who take advantage of situation. To be continued.